Welcome to our weekly shipping report. Uncertainty remains. The VLCC market is increasingly shaped by geopolitical risk and regional access constraints rather than underlying freight fundamentals, with what initially appeared to be a temporary reaction to Middle East disruption now evolving into a more entrenched divergence between the Arabian Gulf and the Atlantic Basin. The widening gap between the two regions has become one of the clearest features of the VLCC current market. The Gulf of Oman East trial route is gradually gaining broader operational acceptance, and its discount to standard Arabian Gulf routes is increasingly reflected in market pricing. The differential continues to capture both the additional operational considerations and the elevated transit sensitivity surrounding the Strait of Hormuz, reinforcing how regional risk exposure is influencing trading patterns and vessel positioning. At the same time, the Atlantic Basin continues to absorb displaced VLCC tonnage from the east. Westward repositioning remains active, with ballast arrivals into West Africa and the US Gulf building faster than regional cargo demand. Vessel supply in the Atlantic is therefore expanding, while Arabian Gulf participation remains constrained by owner caution and transit risk. In the Arabian Gulf and Red Sea, sentiment remains cautious and closely tied to developments surrounding the US-Iran relationship. Uncertainty around Hormuz transit remains elevated, and Western owners continue to limit exposure through the strait, contributing to an underlying tight tonnage position. Looking ahead, the Arabian Gulf VLCC market remains highly sensitive to developments around the Strait of Hormuz, while in the Atlantic, the key question remains whether cargo demand can absorb the expanding vessel list before further downside develops. Until clearer direction emerges, owners are expected to remain cautious, with positioning and risk management continuing to dominate trading decisions. Thank you for watching. You can read the full report in our website, www.breakwaveadvisors.com. See you next week.